Good evening, everyone. My name is Ziad Assad. I am from a city called Homs, located in the middle of Syria. I am a member of the Syrian Greek Orthodox community, which is the largest and oldest Christian community in Syria. Before the current conflict, Christians made up around 10% of Syria's population. But since the war started, these long-established communities have fled. Who knows how many are left? I completed my study at Al-Bas University in Homs, graduating in 1997 with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering. And like most newly graduated Syrian engineers, I wanted to travel to work abroad, specifically in one of the Arabian Gulf-rich countries. I had the first opportunity to travel to Kuwait with my elder brother, who is also a civil engineer. In January 2002, both of us started our roles as site engineers in the same company. Things went well in Kuwait until 2003, when Iraq war started. I can still clearly remember what my brother and I were doing in Kuwait after finishing our works and returning back to our accommodation. We were working on isolating all external doors and windows with polythene sheets and tapes for fear of chemical weapons attacks from Iraq to Kuwait. It was a very hard and dangerous time. In 2004, and after the growth of the company I worked for, I was offered to move to work in Sultanate of Oman for a better position. My work in Oman went well. I was happy to be achieving my goals. These goals were not in work only, but also in life. I got married in 2007. In 2009, I became a father, and our life was going smoothly until 2011, when troubles started in my country. And from then on, year after year, things went from bad to worse. We were getting a lot of bad news from Syria, full of sadness. In the year 2017, Oman went through an economic crisis, affected all sectors of work, especially construction field, which led to rising unemployment. With rising unemployment, foreign engineers were no longer welcome. In the year 2018, I was forced to leave Oman. But when I left Oman, it was not to my home country, where I dreamed of returning, reuniting with my broader family, and establishing a new life for my family and for me as well. The war in Syria made it impossible to return there. Members of my community were fleeing Syria to neighboring countries, not returning there. Instead of returning to Syria, my family and I moved from Erbil to Iraq, moved from Oman to Erbil in Iraq, and stayed there for about 9 months. It was a difficult time, as in this period, I was not able to find an engineering job. But the good thing was that we were able to obtain humanitarian visas to travel to Australia. With my family, I arrived to Australia in March 2019, and we started to rebuild our life in our new country. My first aim was searching for a job in my engineering field. I applied for many jobs via applications and emails, but I didn't receive even one phone call. Then I realized that finding a job in Australia without experience or references is hard as hell. I was really so confused until I joined CareerSeekers. Then I was confident that I am on the right way. And shortly afterwards, I received a phone call from CareerSeekers informing me that I have an interview with RVV, Rail Bridges Victoria, for a 3-month internship opportunity. I was more than happy, glad and excited to receive this phone call. Not just because RVV is a great and well-known organization, but also because my internship will be in the same field of my engineering work, although there are differences between construction and railway works. My internship with RBV was not a piece of cake. I faced challenges, such as my limited knowledge of railway system, in addition to the high volume of acronyms and abbreviations. But all that enabled me to sharpen my skills, and the internship gave me a clear idea about work in the open plan office and the importance of teamwork in Australia. It also gave me a chance to learn and use advanced technology at work. And for the first time, I realized that the environment at work is not just for work, it's also for fun and well-being. It's an environment full of respect and work ethic. And the most important thing was that, as a direct result of my internship, I have been able to secure an engineering role at RBV in the network development team. Without this internship, I might still not have found work, or I might settle for a job far away from my many years of experience in engineering. Of course, I feel happy for this because it had a great positive impact on my family and me. It helped our settlement in Australia. We feel that we are safe, secure, and belong to this amazing country, where we live in peace. My kids are at school, have made friends, and are doing well. The future for them is bright. We are so grateful to be together here in Australia, but every day we think of our family back in the Middle East, where life continues to be so hard for them. My mother and one of my siblings remain there, facing terrible shortages of the basics: food, fuel, electricity, medicine, or even water, all made worse by COVID-19 pandemic. And my remaining two brothers are still suffering in Gulf countries in these very bad circumstances. We try and send support to all of them where we can. For me here in Australia, I will keep working to improve my skills and to achieve my future goals. Also to help my organization deliver on these big projects that are improving lives for Victorians. And for my family, I hope we will soon be able to rebuild our new life in our new country, which we feel we are part of it. And our mission is to be loyal, effective, and contribute to building a great Australia. I also will not forget to wish good luck for my wife, Nada, who is recently joined CareerSeekers program. Nada also studied civil engineering and is about to start an internship with Alexa RB, level crossing removal projects. I wish her all success in her career and to achieve her goals. Finally, I would like to say a massive thanks to RBV and to my network development team for their efforts and support. And I would like to mention Paul Harris, Simon Blatt, and Mark Miller. Thanks to everyone's efforts at RBV, you have helped me to so quickly feel welcome in my new workplace and in my new home, Australia. Thank you, career seekers, and thank you all for listening.